masculine. Let's see what's going on for the divine masculine this week. When I was in meditation for the divine masculine, I heard he is protecting this earth with love, peace, and balance and harmony. So he is doing everything in his power to bring back the peace and the balance back on this earthly plane. And not only for himself, but also for the divine feminine. So he's a lot working with the divine feminine energy at the moment to bring that peace and harmony and love back into her life. So let's see what this card is coming in. Listen for the divine masculine. Listen what the messages are bringing you. Listen to the divine feminine. Listen to Mother Earth. Listen to the signs that are coming your way. And it's it has to do with also with your spirit guides. Your spirit guides are saying, yes, I give you a green light, you know, and this green light is connecting with you and saying, okay, you know, it's also not only the green light. I have to say, green ray, you know, the green ray from the heart of the Christ consciousness that is saying, yeah, it's really amazing. I'm willing to listen to the divine feminine. I'm listening, and I am contemplating, and what is resonating for me I take on. What doesn't resonate, he's not taking on. And he has that energy of, I know the feminine has that intuition, has that knowledge of the high priestess. So maybe it is time that I take on what I hear. Sometimes it could be difficult for or not easy for the divine masculine to work with that energy, to listen to his feminine side instead of his masculine side. And that is what is coming in. Listen to the high priestess, listen to what is being said, so you can shift and transform your life for your highest good. As she makes no distinction between who she has in front of her, you know. So it is masculine and feminine energies merging into one. And that softer side that the masculine has, I see the masculine has that really, wow, powerful demeanor, and but also that very soft energy within, and that feminine energy within that most of the time corresponds with the shadow side that needs to be resolved or may resolve. And that's what he does, you know. He sees the shadow sides and said, enough with all that bullshit and, you know, that shadow. We want to go to the light. We want to bring love. We want to bring harmony. We want to be balanced. And then he puts in his whole masculine energy in, you know, and saying, well, I'm here, the king. I'm coming in with my Christ consciousness and with my king energy. And I know that if I listen, the better things will come for me and towards me. So yeah, he starts to listen, not only to the energies and the high priestess and the intuition of the divine feminine, but also the intuition of his divine feminine within. And that is really beautiful, because then the divine masculine, his masculine energy, can take action for protection, you know, protecting that love, protecting that earth, protecting that that peace that is within. So he is protecting also the divine feminine, her peace. That's really beautiful. Yeah, and then I hear moving on. It could be that the divine masculine sees that he moved on, and or that the divine feminine moved on. Because we're moving on from an old paradigm to a new paradigm. And when we are in that new paradigm, in the new earth energy, you know, there is no way back. We need to move, to keep moving, to improving. Oh, that's interesting. So it could be that there is that there was a breakup, you know, or there is something that you need to move on from. And then I feel, oh my God, I had that in the former reading. I had that pepper energy in my throat, and now I feel it again. And I need to connect my phone. I see. Just going to do that before everything shuts off. Just a minute. Just putting my phone on. Oh my gosh. It's not that easy now. Yeah, connected. That's good. Everything's working here. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I see. That he knows, okay, I have to leave that old paradigm behind me, that old way of how I did the things. I have to let it go, and I have to move on. It can also see that be that he sees the divine feminine moving on a different level. You know, he says, yeah, you know, this is something I need to move on from. Move on from the old paradigm, being stuck in karmic relationships, being stuck in an environment that doesn't work for me, move on from my old emotions, you know, and be more aware of the emotions of my inner child. And that's what I see with the divine masculine, that he really moves on and saying, yeah, you know, this thing is holding me back, is holding me stuck. I need to move to improve. That's what I hear. I also see rest and consider. Rest and consider. So maybe the divine masculine went through a turbulent time, and it could be anything, you know, could be parents, could be work, could be sports, you know, and I need to have that time. Now I need time to rest and consider where I'm heading, consider what next step I need to make, where I need to go, what I need to do to replenish myself, to I hear resurrect myself. And it could be that you had a battle for such a long time, and that it's now time that you're starting to see that it was such a draining journey, and that you say, okay, I need to sit down, I need to rest, I need time for myself, I need to consider some things for myself to change in my life to make it better. And it's okay, you know, to have that resting period. Because when you take your time and you rest and you reconsider for everything that you need to do or that you experienced already, then you can get the answers, you know, then you can get the answers for yourself. And because when you're connecting with your intuition and your feminine side, you will be able to listen to the signs that are be given in your body. Maybe your body needs more rest, you know, maybe you're did too much in sports, or you did too much on your work and it took all your energy away. I see the divine masculine is in perfect shape, is perfectly healthy, doesn't need to have any concerns about that. But it's I feel it's more in the mind space, you know, the monkey mind. Yeah. And because when you don't rest and reconsider and take it a little bit slower, new vitality is coming in. And when this new vitality hits in, you know, you need to be there, because everything starts to blossom. You know, the weather will be better, the light will be brighter, the energy will be more intense. So you need to have that energy to do your garden, to do the spring cleaning, to do all the things that you needed to do, what you said, okay, not now. And most of the time, I know that the divine masculine has a lot of energy, and mostly in the morning. You know, the masculine energy is in the morning. The feminine energy is more in the late afternoon and evening. And they really need that energy. So there's new vitality coming your way when you rest a little bit more, you know. And there are so many things that you need to do. So what I feel sometimes when the divine masculine feels that he has a lot of energy, you know, and he feels vibrant and totally strong and passionate and in that high vibe energy, he thinks, okay, I can do this, I can do that, and go that, and I'm going to do that. And then he is not to conclusion, oh my God, I'm half full again. So if your battery is half full or a quarter, make sure you're going to upload yourself. Because I seeing you're spreading your energy to so many different projects. But that mind doesn't stop. I hear the mind doesn't stop. Okay, what is the block in the divine masculine's life at the moment? What is the block that he experiences? Or not the block, a challenge. It's more a challenge that he needs to overcome, or that there is a challenge coming his way. Spread your wings. Spread your wings and fly. It could be that there is a circumstances in the divine masculine's life that is not giving him the opportunity to spread his wings and fly. That there is another external energy that is withholding him to spread his wings, that is weighing him down, that is saying, oh my gosh, again, you know, I'm so done. Spread your wings and fly. You know, you are a sovereign. And that's what I saw in the Twinflame reading, that he is a sovereign being and saying, no, I'm taking my time. I'm taking time for me. I need to upload. I don't want to have drama in my life. I want to expand. I want to move on. I want to do this. I want to do that. And and it's also with old things, I hear. You know, get old stuff out of your life. And I also mean that with second-hand stuff. I say it so much and so many times. Things that are second-hand has an energy from an other owner. So don't take on that energy. You know, let that energy go, and, you know, or cleanse it. Or you have to cleanse it really well. But second-hand stuff will bring you back to the energies from the persons that contained it. So, yeah, let that go. Let it go. All needs to go, I hear. Because the vintage is so in at the moment, in the matrix. You don't need to have it anymore. So everything what's old, what doesn't suit you anymore, what's not your vibration, you know, needs to go. Bring it out, you know. Make sure yeah, you cleanse everything. So you can spread your wings and start anew without interference of those other energies. Because, yeah. Leave the control. Let go of the control. And then I mean the control that is, I had a beautiful channeling about the control a couple of days ago. If you let go of the things that are controlling you, you won't be controlled, and that controlling energy will not control you, but also you won't control other energies. So it works vice versa. If you have the feeling you're getting controlled, then it's a mirror that you are also controlling. And then you're controlling your own energy, you're controlling the energy of someone else. And it was also for the Divine Feminine in the Twinflame reading that the Divine Feminine was controlling over the Divine Masculine. And seeing the Divine Masculine controlling her as an action on her control. And sometimes the control is not only the feeling of being controlled, but the Divine Masculine can feel if you're too nurturing or too giving, or you're stepping in your mother energy, you know, that he feels smothered and controlled by the Divine Feminine, while it's only being supportive, being nurturing, being, you know, giving. So you need to communicate about this. What is for you controlling? What is for your nurturing? And if the Divine Feminine is doing things for you, doesn't mean that it's controlling or want to control you. It can be nurturing. But because of our programming, we see it as controlling. And there are two total different things. And divine masculine starting to see that. Is starting to see that the divine feminine doesn't mean ill, you know. She is really coming from a good heart. But he felt it as the mother energy. He doesn't want a mother in his life. He has a mother that already is maybe too much, shifting and changing the things in his life, saying what he needs to do or what he doesn't need to do. So that's the old child wound I hear. It's the old child wound what comes up. So let it go. And also for the divine feminine in this piece, you know, step aside. Step aside. Because when you keep going on with this behavior, you know, he moves on from you, not from his inner child, what is already very difficult or not easy to go, because there are so many wounds there that that he is carrying with him. Yeah, that's it's just what I see. He carries those wounds. He knows what the wounds are, but he doesn't know what's behind it that inflicted those wounds. He doesn't want to go that deep, you know. Have you ever hear divine masculine or a masculine tell another masculine about how they feeling? No, guys don't talk about their feelings, you know. And it's very and if he tells you about his past, or he tells you about the wounds he has, you know, nurture it, hold space for it, and let him talk about it instead of giving him advice, because that's what we normally do. We give advice on things that they can do. Hold that space, you know, because in that space he can go through those emotions. So don't dismiss it, I hear. Coming together in union, coming together, the heart space, masculine and feminine coming together, then union is possible. Otherwise, you know, in this controlling state, no, he's not doing it. And what I see, divine masculine and divine feminine are coming together, you know, in that union, because he wants that energy. He wants that. He doesn't need it, you know. He wants it. He doesn't need it because he can give it himself, that nurturing, that love, and that safe space. But he wants it. So he will come to the divine feminine, you know, because he wants to share that pearl. He wants that. He wants to share that beauty. He wants to share that energy, because he has that loving and opening heart, you know. He wants to make. So it could be that there is new communication coming in, or there is you will meet each other, or there is a union coming out of this. Because when I read when I read the cards of the stepping stones in the Twinflame reading, I saw this already, you know, step by step, you know, supporting each other, holding each other, hold space for each other, work with each other, expand. I hear you're such a, it's the divine masculine is such a powerful energy and can do extremely much on the level of the heart, not only for himself and for his divine feminine, but also for humanity around him. And what happened, because it could be that the divine masculine was in a very controlling environment, and now he's out. He learned how to control things, how to change things, how to manipulate things, how to get things towards his way, by using metaphors, by using affirmations, by using hypnosis, all these things. And people are not aware of that, you know. And when you see through that is the thing you don't need to have in your life anymore, you know. That is, or you're still in that environment and still want to go to that that energy of being free, you know. You're already free when you free your mind. It doesn't mean you need to let go of your knowledge or anything like that. It's like the compulsive energy, the obsessive energy. You need to let go of that. And then the heart and the mind are coming back in balance and coming together within as a whole for the masculine. And you can spread your wings, you know. Nobody is holding you back. The only one who's holding you back is yourself. Yeah. So that could be your, you know, your challenge, you know, coming together. Because divine yeah, when the divine masculine is controlling situations, and I also talked about that in my twin flame, I think. Control the situation and don't give the divine feminine the opportunity to speak what she feels, what is going on in her mind space, you know. Then he's controlling that situation. And I see, you know, he wants to move on from that. He wants to come together with the feminine and be in harmony and have that peace. But not only that, peace for the world, love for the world, letting go, moving on, take some rest, because your mind take over and your control is taking over, and that's the survival mode. That's normal when you don't have enough rest. Challenging times. Maybe you had challenging times for yourself, that you had the feeling that you need to protect yourself or shield yourself. Yeah. Yeah. So it could be that the divine masculine had to hold up his shield because he didn't feel safe. change your focus. Your focus needs to change. You know, open up the veils, go behind the veils, and see through it. When you see through what's behind all of this, you know, then you can change your focus. Then you can change the situation. Psst, I get confirmation in my ear. So, and I feel the pepper again in my throat. Somebody is inhaling a lot of pepper. So change your focus. Do something different. Read a book, or you know, go outside, go into nature. Maybe you need to take care of someone. That's also possible. Someone who's ill, you know, that is draining totally your energy. And you need to spread those wings and fly, you know. You need to go outside and see through the fields what is happening. If you, it's very strange to say this, but when you're connected with Source, you're not scared anymore to let go. Because when you let go, you know everything is for the highest good of you, but also for the other person. And when you hold on and you hold on and you hold on, you only know that you will hurt each other even more. And that's not a good thing. It has nothing to do with and I have to say this is for a union already. If you're already in a union and there is too much drama, too much control, too much of everything, too much of everything, step out of it, you know, and focus on something different. Focus on the things that you really want to do in your life. And you say, okay, wow, when you taste that freedom, you know, then there is nothing else like that. If you taste that freedom. And when divine masculine and divine feminine both are free, you know, and they both appreciate that freedom so much, they know exactly where they can shift and where they can go. So I have a feeling that's really beautiful, and that's the change. Let go of the shield. You're safe with the divine feminine, divine masculine. You're safe with the divine feminine. Yeah. Dreams are coming true, divine masculine. All your dreams are coming true. So where you have your intentions, where you have your focus, where you have you spreading your wings, when you get that new vitality, you know, dreams are coming true. You have the whole universe in your hands. I hear you have the whole world in your hands. It's a song. And I hear now you have the whole universe in your hand. And you can work with those energies. You can shift with those energies. And if you have a bad day, you know, put on some music, or go for a run, or go for a bike ride, or go for a walk in nature, you know, do all the things, or go and swim, you know. It's a really, really beautiful day to have a cold water plunge in the ocean. Wow, that would totally refresh your energy and shift your energy. And yeah, don't focus on what was hard, but focus on your liberation. That's what I hear. Focus on your liberation, and all your dreams will come true. You know, the universe is supporting you in this. You know, will it be easy? Could be challenging, but ultimately, ultimately, your dreams are coming true. So, last card for the Divine Masculine. Let it be a good one. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. Let the sun shine in. Love. Love abounds for the Divine Masculine. You know, you're coming in as this king, as this warrior, as the keeper of the earth, new earth, holding space for love, harmony, and balance. And now love comes in. Love comes in. Your dreams are coming true. Your love is coming in, you know, coming together in harmony with the Divine Masculine and the Feminine. And you don't have to think about anything. You know, let it in, let it pour in. It pours in. That's what I feel. I feel the pouring in of love into your heart space. And love is all around you. You know, love is not what you receive from someone else. Love is all around you. You see it in nature. You see it in people. You see it, what you wear, what you hold inside. It's what you attract in your life. It's the vitality. It's the power. It's the and power, I mean with soft power. I mean with the unconditional love that you have. So spread your wings and move from old situations that hold you stuck into a new focus and a new energy. And if you don't know how to transform yourself from that old energy into a new energy, challenge yourself. You know, give yourself a challenge for something you never did before. You know, go and do a yoga pose on your head, for instance. Try, you know. I don't know why that comes up, but it makes me laugh anyway. Yeah, do the things that you love most and amplify it, you know, amplify, so it will be bigger and bigger and bigger. Concentrate and focus on the things that you really want in your life and not what you don't want in your life. So yeah, this is for the Divine Masculine, and I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.